In today's lesson, we're going to learn about how to create a function in Matlab. Let's create a function to return Earth's gravitational acceleration given the altitude. So to do that, we're going to start to create the function with the function definition heading. And we're going to define the function called gravity. And then we're going to define variables to return and define variables to input. You can see those as the g is the variable that we're going to return, and the variable alt is the variable that will be input. And then we are going to define some comments here to help the user and yourself to remember what this function actually does. So here we just add in some comments that say what the function does and then what the variables are that are input and output. At this point, we're going to define some variables that we'll be using in our calculation, such as Earth's radius, and then we'll define the gravitational constant, and then we'll define the mass of the Earth. Once those are defined, then we can actually do some mathematics on it. We can calculate the radius of the object, so that is just equal to the Earth's radius plus the altitude of the object, and then we can define gravity, which is just minus sign times the gravitational constant times the mass of the Earth divided by r squared. Now you'll notice that we're going to use the variable g as defined in gravity, which is the same variable that is output from the code. And then we're going to make sure to use matrix operators, matrix math, so that we can call the function with scalars, vectors, or matrices. When we save the code, we're going to save it with exactly the same name as the function. So then when we type it in our command window, it will know to grab that function, gravity, and then it will use that, such as what we're showing right now. So you just type g is equal to gravity sub alt, and then you get a value for g. And then you can look at the value for g by just typing g. And here we're testing to make sure that this function actually works. So what I did here is tested at surface. I made sure that the gravity is equal to 9.8, which it is, and then I took an altitude equal to the radius of the Earth, so now the radius will be equal to 2 RE, and then we know that it should be, gravity should be 4 times less, which it is, so that shows that our function actually works. I forgot to mention that you can type in help gravity and it will return the comments at the start of the function, so you or another user could see how the function actually works.